is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika bụ onye na-efu na aja ha so ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko ebe ndị gị na-eze ebere ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro. Iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke ndị nwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mmadụ n'otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọbụla anyị aka ike niile na ọ gbadoro aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma. Wee na-etoghị wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee eziokwu mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị Biafra onye na Chineke na ihe ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee gwara ala nsọ Biafra onye na Chineke na nke dị igwe agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba maọbụ ebe niile dị iche iche onye na Chineke na ihe bụ nke niile etu ahụ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-etoghị wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile onye ọ bụla anyị a na-azọpụta onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na-eji ama na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ma ruo n'ebighị. Ise ise ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember, in this channel, we talk about the plight of the indigenous people in the contraption called Nigeria. It doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter your religion, your location. We talk about the plight of the people in that contraption. It is not well. Nobody is finding it easy. And the only common enemy we have in that contraption is the Fulani Janjaweed. The press will not tell you about this. They will not speak about it. But in this platform, we say it the way it is. Without hating anybody, without trying to be politically correct, we say it the way it is. It is not a hate speech. We are not talking against any tribe. There is no denial that there are some people who are still sensible in the north and among the Fulanis even. But the people who are orchestrating the problem that we are facing in Nigeria today are the Fulanis. They are the reason why the one Nigeria can never, ever, ever work. They are the reason why the one Nigerian program is a false deal. They are the reason why Nigeria will only promote killing and nothing else. And this did not start yesterday, it didn't start today. It has started even before the amalgamation. That was their intention. The only intention they have is to bring their own people into this very contraption, accommodate them and make sure they wipe away every other tribe, and now impose their own kind of religion to everybody. That has been the plan of the Janjaweed from the onset. When Othman Danfodio came into Nigeria, that was his plan, to make sure he finds a land for his own people and accommodates his own people. He came, the Hausas welcomed him with open arm, because the indigenous people in the contraption called Nigeria are good people. The indigenous tribe in Nigeria are wonderful people. It doesn't matter their religion, it doesn't matter their location, it doesn't matter who they are. They might be Hausa, they might be Yoruba, they might be Igbo, they might be Efik, they might be Ijo. They are wonderful people, very accommodating. That was why the Hausas opened their arm and welcomed the Fulanis into Nigeria. And what happened? They started killing the Hausas. They killed all the Hausa rulers. What was the reason for killing them? They said that they are fraudulent, that they are scammers. They preached that message to the ordinary Hausas. Ordinary Hausas believed them and helped them to kill their leaders, to bring in the Fulanis. Now Fulanis take over. Today, in that same northern part of Nigeria, they are the most corrupt people in the north. The Fulanis are the most corrupt. It is because of the Fulanis that the north is impoverished today. Very, very impoverished. They have nothing to offer. When they came in at the first time, they came with cow. Up to today, they are still talking about cow. Rearing cow, pushing cow from one region to the other. They have not been able to improve themselves in any angle. No Fulani has made any improvement on him or herself. They are still chasing that same agenda, trying to make sure they put those ones who are down, push them and press them down. They will never have a voice to speak. Today, Hausa is no more. Fulani have risen. What you hear in the national television or national discourse today is Fulani. You don't even hear the tradition about Hausa. The only discourse you hear on the news today is either Fulani, Igbo, or Yoruba. Hausa is no more anyway. And that is not enough for them. It's not enough. Now, all they want to make sure that Fulani becomes the topic in that very country. They want to make sure they push out every other tribe and then take over. And they are doing it by all strength that they have, knowing fully well that the last criminal they have, the last terrorist they have that we achieved this end is the man imposter who is dead, the dead imposter who have written this script. He wrote this script down before he died. Now the imposter in Asorok is playing that script that he has written down. That is why we cannot be silent. Nigeria can never ever work. I am not just saying it. A senator have stood on their National Assembly to say it, that Nigeria can never ever give you progress, can never give you success, can never achieve it, can never bring peace. He said it. People didn't understand. Still, people are still talking about one Nigeria. But it is over. Biafrans are going, Ududuans are going, the Middle are going. We must surely be free. It doesn't matter how they look at it. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter the propaganda they push out there. The truth will continue to remain the truth. I will continue to speak the truth and say it the way it is. The contraption called Nigeria that was concocted by British can never bring peace, can never bring progress, can never bring success. After how many years, Nigeria is still talking about lines, road and water. Politicians are shamelessly using light, road and water to make campaign in 21st century. In 21st century, what a shame. And somebody will still wake up and begin to talk of election. You are only signing up for your debt. Each time you conduct election in any region in the country called Nigeria and you go and put your signature, don't complain when they begin to kill you. Don't complain when they begin to steal your resources. Do not complain when they abduct you and you pay ransom, because you signed up for it. The only thing that can save you and every other person that is in that country called Nigeria is to reject the election. Starting from Anambra State election, it can never happen. It will not. For the side of Biafra, I know Biafrans are ready. They have already worked. Biafrans are no longer sleeping. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done a wonderful work through prayer and hard work. Today, even a child in Biafra land knows what is happening, and they are no longer ready for election. What we want is referendum for us to vote ourselves out. A peaceful exit from Nigeria, that is what we're asking for. But if they choose otherwise, we cannot shy away from it. After all, they brought war upon us in 1966 and we fought it. And they knew how it ended. Even though we lost it, it was a war against the whole world. It wasn't just against Nigeria. But this time, 21st century, try it. Try it. Just go ahead and try it. Nigeria is a dead country that can never survive. Dead and can never survive. For those of you preaching one Nigeria, more especially people from the southern part of Nigeria talking about one Nigeria, I don't know the kind of one. The funniest thing is that when you see them, even in talking one Nigeria, they will say a one Nigeria that has equity, that has equality. Where are you going to get such Nigeria? Where? In which planet are you going to get such Nigeria that will have equity, that where people will be treated equal? Where will you find it? When in your constitution already, they have put it down in your constitution that all people can never ever be equal. Your constitution has made it that it is very clear in the constitution that people can never ever be equal in that very country. And that same constitution, they don't want to change it, they don't want to discuss it, they will not like to touch that aspect. And still, somebody will come out and say one Nigeria and say he wants a one Nigeria where there's equity, when he knows that there are no such Nigeria, can never exist anyway. In this same people who are talking that same one Nigeria knows about the quota system they're talking about. A quota system where you will take an unqualified person and give him a post, while you leave the person who is qualified unemployed. Where you will see a student who have passed exam to be admitted to university will not be admitted, then you will admit somebody who did not even attend the exam. And you tell me that such a country can survive, such a country can, on which planet is it going to work? What I am telling you is being supported by their constitution. They talk about the quota system. Why must you treat people differently? Your constitution has made it that you treat people differently. You use a different standard to look at people in the southern part of Nigeria and use a different standard to treat people in the northern part of Nigeria. And this is why we have unqualified and stupid people in governance today. Unqualified, bunch of illiterates everywhere, every look of life. Which one are you going to mention? Their AGF is unqualified. The Attorney General of the Federation is unqualified. The Chief Justice of the Federation, you can see, is a Sharia man. He doesn't know anything. Is it the President? Somebody who doesn't have a secondary school certificate, who doesn't have WAEC result. Where are you going to talk? Is it the Senate, the rubber stamp Senate, that doesn't have anything to offer? And what they do is they took those unqualified people and put there, and now those who are qualified are being placed under. Shamelessly, they accept people who call themselves intelligent people. A professor serving under somebody who doesn't have a secondary school certificate. And he's happy with it. He can't even be bold to say, I resign, I cannot serve under you. And you think that such country can survive? It can never ever survive. You can see what is happening. They have even succeeded in making those who you think are intelligent to be behaving like morons. People who you think are intelligent, when they open their mouths to defend the irregularities in Nigeria, you begin to wonder, from which planet are these people coming from? Look at their CBN, CBN governor, coming out to talk about the exchange rate, trying to fight against a site that is bringing information about the exchange rate. If the exchange rate is not like that, whatever the site is writing cannot be able to function. The exchange rate you see, it is very, very clear that your economy is dead. Your naira has no value. Instead of you thinking about how to improve the value of the naira, you are fighting against somebody who is bringing out the information on what you are doing and what is going on. Thereby trying to make everybody blind, who will not know what is happening. Nobody is going to be able to ask you a question. Mad people everywhere. Listen to him, the gangster, what he was saying. In the national television, listen to the gangster from CBN, what he's saying.
That they are also going to face a wrath. A few questions. Has Nigerians ever asked how exactly Aboki FX collects his data that he publishes on his website? How many BDCs can claim that they have either seen a staff of Aboki FX come in to ask for daily rates? Or how many BDCs send daily returns on exchange rate to Aboki FX? How then do they determine what the rate is and they post them illegally on their website? In which other country will an unlicensed single person be the one that sets exchange rate in that country? How come he sets exchange rate of our own currency? Why is he not setting exchange rate for pounds and dollar, or pounds and South African rand, or pounds and Ghana cedi? Why target Nigeria? And yet you are a Nigerian. You choose to live in London, enjoy all the spoils in London at the expense of the blood of Nigerians. You will pay for it. The CBN Act Section 2 does make it clear that only the central bank can determine the value of the naira. And yet, a single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian or rate for Nigerians, continues to make huge profits, continues to collect these profits in cash ATM in London, while other Nigerians suffer the consequences of these actions. We will not allow this to continue again. What kind of registration does he have that allows him to do the kind of business he's doing? People should tell me. How exactly does he collect this data? Do you know any BDC that supplies this data? He should come out and give us this information. If he doesn't come out, we will find him. I have given instruction to our experts to go after his website. And let it be clear, we will go after him because we cannot allow this to continue. Since the inception of this company in 2015, he kept filing same cash at hand and net assets and shareholders' funds. You may go ahead and check his UK filings. Yet millions of naira and thousands of dollars go through his account. So that is the story of Aboki FX, and I hear that he's making news in social media. I'm not on social media, but let him come and meet me in Central Bank. Let him show his face. Those who feel they want to support him, to fight me, come out. Let's fight.
These are the people you have in the aim of affairs. People who are supposed to be intelligent, because they are serving under morons, they become morons themselves. They are everywhere. In all nook and cranny, any place you look at, you will see them. You will see them. They are everywhere. Even some of them who you think are intelligent, they cannot be bold enough to speak. Only when Chukwu Okikabiyama force word out from their mouth, you see them speaking from both sides of their mouth, saying 100 things at the same time. Watch a senator, what he has to say about the Senate, the borrowing they are making, and their stupidity, all the irregularities. Listen to what he has to say. Dume.
If we can identify the bandits that have been killing people recklessly, you don't have to waste time to kill them. And I'm sure some of you are of that. Then you start talking about human rights. Which right? What of the right of the people that were killed? Small children, women raped by these people. And then when the Nigerian army stands up to them, and then they kill our soldiers, ambush them, put AIDs or whatever to blow them off, and then now you start asking me questions about their human rights. This is very unfortunate. I must say it. So what do you want the military to do? Not to do the fight? Not to have casualties in the course of the fight? Honestly, you know you are my friends, but I'm blunt. One of the major problems in this country is the press. I'm sure, I swear, you people are not helping. Instead of playing the angel, you play the devil. It doesn't help. It doesn't help us. Why don't you play the angel? We are fighting this war. I don't know whether you are from the Northwest, but you know how life these people have made life. To me, if we can identify the bandits that have been killing people recklessly, you don't have to waste time to kill them.
That is the situation. That is it. But the funniest is that after revealing the truth, they will still go back and support evil. That is why I tell you that most of the time they don't even know what they say. Most times they don't know what they say. Chukwu Okikabiyama force them to vomit certain things that they can't even say on the normal circumstances. They can't say. Some of them, out of fear, they can never stand for what is right. They know what is right. They know what is right to do, but they cannot pursue it to the end of it. Even some of them who try to pursue it, because the constitution has been structured in a way that you cannot be able to change anything. It's just like pouring water on a stone. Nigeria is dead and can never survive. If you're calling yourself a Nigerian, you are dead also. If you want to be alive, ask for your own region. Join your own region. Find out what your regions are doing to succeed, to have their referendum. That is the only thing that can secure you. In a country where you have criminals up and down, they can never make any amends. You see, when people were protesting against NSAS, instead of restructuring the SARS, they changed the name of the SARS and still retain them. Up to today, SARS are still in operation. They are still killing. And the worst part is that today, EFCC have become another SARS. EFCC has become another SARS. There's a video that is flying around on what they went to do at Owerri. Is it Owerri or Enugu some few days ago? Went to a hotel, begin to destroy things in the hotel and arrest people who can come to lodge in the hotel without any warrant, without any information whatsoever. They never want to discuss with the hotel authority. They just want to break people's head, shot sporadically and ransack everywhere. EFCC. This is in a country where a lot of fraudsters are in the Asorok. Fraudsters, when they're supposed to go against, are in the House of Assembly. They don't go against them. but they are going against innocent citizens who are looking for their daily bread on daily basis. Watch the video of the madness and the new stars we have as EFCC.
This operation, you should remain calm. This is don't remain calm, you're going to get off. Remain calm. Shouting will not help anybody. Confusion will not help anybody. Men are carrying hands. Remain calm. You should have stayed.
10 minutes in the one. Monday, Biafra and the EFCC, Anabata, one after the other, one after the other. One of them, we are saying, organic war, ENS, colonialness. The president went over, me home as well, when you're going to see everybody lie down. You say, I'm going to go this year, man. But who know more you to travel in America? Market is not at the best in the valley. The Union can be as a George or some lawyer who needs to have ya. Going a reception, about a Dakar and the Diana Hotel. You'll ever to Donian Cano, ever have a near Canada, Wapeso, was on in it. When I say an agony, all a material in Nadia Card. The Papa, Una abandoned Madonna. Sako down, Luna, Bible, Luna Makwana.
Ndị na-ekenye anyị na BBC dịka isi wee na-emenya bụ live video o wee kọtụ ka anyị gakwa n'iru na anyị na onye isi ndị na-elekọta hotels n'Enugu na ugbu a ka ọ gwa anyị maka ihe a mere nụ. Ọ ga-agwa anyị afa gị?
Ndewo. Afa m bụ Comrade Chukwuemeka Amos Ogbu. Ọmụnwa bụ onye isi association a na-akpọ Society of Tourism Practitioners of Nigeria Enugu Hotel Association ka ọ bụ. Obi dị mwute nne maka na EFCC anyụgo nsi ọzọ n'ala Igbo. Aka na-ekwu maka nke ndị EndSARS mere eme EFCC abịakwa ọzọ n'ala Igbo.
EFCC si wee mabata na hotel anụnwa rede ya na-enyere notice. Kedu ihe ịfụ maka ya dịka ịbụ onye isi ndị ụlọ ezumike n'Enugu?
Ihe m fụ maka ya bụ na ọ bụrụ ihe ziri ezi na EFCC ga-abịa n'ala na ebe nwere hotel ụlọ nkwari akụ ebe ndị mmadụ na-enweta onwe ha enwere ike ọbụla ha nwetara nyekwe ndị si nwe ndị hotel na o nwere ndị ha na-achọ ndị kpara alụ maọbụ na o nwere onye zuru ori ma ha na-achọ maọbụ o nwere onye zuru ego mmadụ maọbụ mee ihe ọbụla gbasara EFCC offense na o nwere ndị ha na-achọ o nwere akwụkwọ ọbụla ha wetara gosi ndị nwe hotel na ha nwere ndị ha na-achọ ha bịa tụnye egbe gbanibe egbe enu si ndị mmadụ laaya ọda makpụrụ afọ naanị ma onye nwekwe hotel nọkwa ebe ahụ ọ na-asị ka ihe mere akọwara ihe ọbụla a na-agbado egbe enu isi m kwuo si gị n'ihe ha bịara mee dịka ndị ori and obi dị onye ọbụla nwute kịta na-agwa gị Enugu niile dị n'ọgbaghara maka na ihe ndị EFCC bịara mee na ha bịa kpalite iwe ndị mmadụ iwe jigodo ndị mmadụ maka ihe na-eme na kọntrị obodo adọrọ mma. Yes, ihe anyị ga-eme bụ na anyị report go the incidents to our legal department. Our legal head is the Dr. Barrister Gostam Okafor. He has been briefed. A brief gear. Anyị ma na onwe na-akwadokwe na ọ na-akwadokwe legally otu anyị ga-echi zute ndị EFCC maka na ihe mere it is one offense against one person is offense against all. So n'ihe anụ mere na-egwute onye ọbụla na-egwutekwe ndị hotel niile.
here until o mem.
Ọ dị mma ndị EFCC onwe ka ha si nyete unu ozi dịka na o nwere iwu unu dara ma ọ gịnị tupu ha mee ihe a na hotel.
Ikweziokwu, we are registered. I stand to lose more than we'll gain if we don't cooperate with them. I may go 19 years now and I am with the behavior. And when the case not at us saying na chonye dali iwu na na building na ya mangwa mo ye jaka mputale gya. Me no kalum na mpunyel go phone your madi say na cho than losing a whole entire business. I'm a business lady on heba na kaka. So on when long because any information about this building will have to go through me before I put in my director. So on when you have bereba even as the last 2 weeks, I know at their office. Man, I will if family. I want to have that Bulonia factual. I want to have the concrete information on when you financial. Bulonia and Pova. Man, I will if family. Fabia go to their west, sitting for master key, now search room by room, meaning you're not even accurate about your information. It's just that Arabia. Monday next weekend, Monday na Lawanya, Monday na go for one if you find a hair method. Now we fell when I ain't trying to nani, but I'm a follow. Only illegal to look one ego only kill him, what's illegal with gear. And if you pay your dues, I don't understand why someone should come and ruin your business. Okolobia, he kept to the rules of the game. So what they did was unlawful, unforgiving, and inexcusable. I find that for the show answer me. Go by the law.
Ndewo. Oh, manager hotel abi ihe anyị na-akwuru. Anyị na general manager makwa ka o tinyekwu ofu okwu ma ọ bụ ịbụ ana ihe a mere. Ndewo.
Ndewo.
Ka anyị mata afa gị.
Afa m bụ Adaeze. Gold Okeke.
Kedu ihe ifuru n'aka ndị EFCC ya?
Ihe furu o juru m anya. Ebe m akwa maka na ihe niile na-ada n'onye isi. Ama m ka m ga-esi wee kwu nwe mana mgbe m bịakwute ha were egbochedo m si m ekwukwa n'okwu m kọpụreti ise na kọpụreti n'ụdị anya nya na anyị ike ụtọ egwu ha ji wee tinye mmadụ n'ahụ onweghị ihe mma m ga-ekwu mana m na-ebe akwa na-asị ha kedu ihe anyị mere unu by force. Have you done this? I lose the ego. Lose one name on a business sign and no business more than a mother. In the modern issue, but see within Nigeria, Nabia. Monday very business in Monday very holiday. My family be a holiday. Wine, Nigerian home market. Monday football on the table. Monday national youth is in a meeting. The thing there, I lose it. And in my head in me, when you are calling 1 year goes to and call goes to a total, go ever know maybe could all. And the way I got caught in a man, I can't do any free her. Because I want the customer majestic. You need the EFCC sign, man. I measure there. I want a certificate sign. And I send the reports. And has sensitized like what I get see with me. So when can I see now we hide that you wear. And I go to no way can insulate me. Only above the law in Nigeria, even in the whole world. Maniga with somebody the people would on your Juzia, it will be a force. But I come where didn't have so how and I lose Lego. I lose Lego.
Ọkwe mọta na onwe ụfọdụ ndị lọji n'ebe a nọ mgbe ihe ahụ mere ha chọrọ ikwu okwu maka ya. Ka ije n'ụlọ
You see the situation. We will tell you that Nigeria cannot work. You think it's a joke? It can never work. It can never work. Thank God for Chukwu Kabiam, who has given us a direction to follow. You can't even protest in Nigeria now. That is the worst thing. But thank God, Chukwu Kabiam, who has prepared Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for what is about to happen today. That is why I don't stop listening to his past messages. Because every message that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu give you is what is gotten in the furnace of prayer. Chukwu Kabiam give him word and he gives to us. That is why we follow everything that he has said. And we believe him 101%. Everything he has said. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today, the seat at home that he got in the furnace of prayer is the only solution you have in Nigeria. Sit at home. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of IPOB, with IPOB have used that seat at home to turn things around. You can't protest. But Nigeria, out of their wickedness, out of their envy and jealousy, out of their whatever, they do not want to apply that seat at home to themselves, to liberate themselves. And if instead of supporting the seat at home, the Southeast, you see their politicians coming to demonize the seat at home, telling us about hijack. Nobody hijack anything in the southeastern part of Nigeria. The only people that are the sponsors of whatever you call hijack are the federal government. So, if the politicians in the southern part of Nigeria want to address the issue, they should tell the federal government to withdraw their unknown gunmen from the southeastern part of Nigeria. Withdraw all their hoodlums from the southeastern part of Nigeria. They should withdraw them. If they withdraw them, then do what the people want, which is the immediate and unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then, deal is done. We go for a referendum. Biafra, here it comes. That is a simple solution. Anything apart from this is a joke. Whatever thing they are reading and whatever, you see the politicians. If you look at their communique, they're talking of hijack. Nobody hijack any seat at home anywhere. That language hijack, I don't want to hear it in Biafra land. It is the language of the Janjaweed. They are the people. They have done it in so many other things. They have done it in so many places. We cannot be deceived. May Chukwu Kabiam continue to guide and protect us. May Chukwu Kabiam continue to direct our Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We will never relent. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra must surely come. Oduduwa will arise. All the indigenous tribes in Nigeria will be free. Thank you so much for watching, wherever you are watching from. And remember, bye-bye. See you again on the next video.